Hello, movie lovers, and welcome back to Hollywood Cine Mysteries. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of a forgotten yet fascinating action classic from the late 1980s, Black Eagle. At first glance, it may seem like just another Cold War-era action film, but hidden behind its explosive fight scenes, exotic filming locations, and martial arts showdowns lies a story packed with rivalry, determination, and behind-the-scenes drama. This movie brought together two martial arts legends at very different points in their careers. Sho Kosugi, already known worldwide as a king of ninja cinema, and a rising young fighter who would soon become one of Hollywood's biggest action stars, Jean-Claude Van Damme. So what really happened during the making of Black Eagle, and why does this film still fascinate action fans decades later? Let's uncover the mystery. Released in 1988 and directed by Eric Carson, Black Eagle arrived during a time when Cold War tensions were still influencing Hollywood storytelling. During the 1980s, audiences were fascinated by stories involving spies, secret missions, and the ongoing rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union. Hollywood was producing countless action movies based on these themes, and Black Eagle entered cinemas right in the middle of that era. The story follows CIA operative Tani, played by Sho Kosugi. While enjoying what appears to be a peaceful vacation in Malta with his two sons and their babysitter, Patricia Parker, Tani suddenly finds himself pulled into a dangerous international mission. A sophisticated military aircraft has crashed into the Mediterranean Sea, carrying highly sensitive technology. Both American and Soviet intelligence agencies want to recover it. If the technology falls into the wrong hands, it could shift the balance of power between the world's superpowers. Standing in Tani's way is a ruthless KGB agent Andrei, played by Jean-Claude Van Damme. Intelligent, dangerous, and highly skilled in combat, Andrei becomes Tani's greatest obstacle. What begins as a secret intelligence operation quickly becomes a deadly game of cat and mouse, stretching across the beautiful island of Malta. As filming began on the sunny island, the cast and crew were amazed by the stunning coastal landscapes. The crystal blue waters, ancient fortresses, and narrow stone streets gave the movie a unique atmosphere that separated it from many action films of the era. However, while the cameras captured beautiful scenery, another battle was quietly unfolding behind the scenes. At the time, Sho Kosugi was already an established martial arts superstar. His ninja films had earned him worldwide recognition, and audiences knew him as one of the greatest martial arts performers in cinema. Jean-Claude Van Damme, on the other hand, was still fighting for recognition. He had talent, ambition, and extraordinary athletic ability, but he had not yet achieved the fame that would later make him a global star. Reports from production suggest that both actors took their fight scenes extremely seriously. Each wanted the action sequences to look authentic and powerful. Their dedication sometimes created tension on set, as neither performer liked appearing weaker than the other. Crew members later recalled that disagreements occasionally emerged regarding choreography and the presentation of certain fight scenes. Director Eric Carson often found himself balancing the competitive energies of his two martial arts stars. Fortunately, professionalism always prevailed, and the production continued moving forward. Ironically, that real-life rivalry may have helped create some of the film's most memorable moments. When viewers watch their confrontations today, the intensity feels remarkably genuine. Both actors were determined to deliver their very best performances, and that competitive spirit translated directly onto the screen. The story of Black Eagle becomes even more fascinating when we look at the action movie landscape of the late 1980s. During that period, Hollywood action films were dominated by larger-than-life heroes. Audiences flocked to see massive explosions, impossible stunts, and powerful protagonists saving the day. Instead of relying solely on gun battles and special effects, Black Eagle focused heavily on martial arts combat. The filmmakers believed that audiences would appreciate seeing genuine martial artists demonstrating real skills. This choice helped distinguish the film from many of its competitors. Filming those action sequences was far from easy. Many scenes were shot in historic locations throughout Malta, requiring careful planning and coordination. The crew often worked under intense heat, while transporting equipment through narrow streets and ancient structures. Every action sequence demanded precision, timing, and patience. Some scenes required numerous takes before everyone was satisfied. A single mistimed kick or missed movement could force the cast and crew to repeat an entire sequence. Despite the challenges, their commitment resulted in action scenes that still hold up surprisingly well today. Another fascinating detail involves Jean-Claude Van Damme himself. Today, he is remembered as one of the biggest action heroes of the 1990s. But when Black Eagle was filmed, he was still standing at the edge of superstardom. Only a few months after the release of Black Eagle, Van Damme would achieve international fame through Bloodsport. That film transformed him into a household name almost overnight. Looking back, many fans now view Black Eagle as an important stepping stone in his remarkable journey toward becoming an action icon. When modern audiences revisit the movie, they often notice glimpses of the future superstar. His flexibility, speed, athleticism, and screen presence are already clearly visible. Even though he wasn't yet the main attraction, he left a strong impression on viewers. The film also showcased impressive practical stunt work. Unlike many modern productions filled with computer-generated effects, the cast performed many demanding physical sequences themselves. Dangerous falls, complex martial arts choreography, and intense combat scenes required discipline, preparation, and trust among performers. Cinematographer George Kablesa captured the action with a style that emphasized realism, rather than relying on rapid editing. Many fight scenes allowed viewers to fully appreciate the athletic abilities of performers. This approach gave the action a sense of authenticity that remains enjoyable decades later. Adding emotional weight to the adventure was the musical score by Terry Plumeri. His music transformed ordinary action scenes into moments of suspense and urgency, helping audiences remain emotionally invested in the unfolding conflict. As the story builds toward its climax, the conflict between Tani and Andrei becomes increasingly personal. Their final confrontations are among the film's strongest moments. What makes these scenes effective is their simplicity. There are no giant armies or world-ending disasters. Instead, there are two highly skilled warriors testing their abilities against one another. That focused approach gives a movie a timeless quality. Viewers become invested not because of overwhelming spectacle, but because they genuinely want to see which fighter will emerge victorious. Although Black Eagle never achieved the blockbuster success enjoyed by some of its contemporaries, something unexpected happened over the years. The film slowly developed a loyal cult following. Martial arts enthusiasts began revisiting the movie to witness the rare on-screen clash between Sho Kosugi and Jean-Claude Van Damme. For many viewers, the film became a time capsule from a golden age of action cinema, an era when practical stunts, physical skill, and charismatic performers carried the excitement. Film historians also appreciate the movie as an important snapshot of a changing era. It captures one martial arts legend at the height of his influence while introducing another future superstar just before his rise to worldwide fame. Today, more than 3 decades after its release, Black Eagle remains a fascinating piece of action movie history. It may not be the most famous action film of the 1980s, but it continues to earn respect from fans who appreciate authentic martial arts, practical filmmaking, and unforgettable rivalries. And perhaps that is the greatest mystery of all. Some films become huge successes and are quickly forgotten. Others quietly survive through the passion of devoted fans, growing more appreciated with each passing decade. Black Eagle belongs firmly in that second category. So what do you think about this legendary showdown between Sho Kosugi and Jean-Claude Van Damme? Was Black Eagle an underrated gem, or simply a forgotten relic of the Cold War action era? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed uncovering these hidden stories and behind-the-scenes mysteries from one of Hollywood's most intriguing martial arts classics. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Hollywood Cine Mysteries for more untold stories from your favorite films. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries behind the movies.